Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how you can help support the Linux community if you don't have any money. So I have three methods, and yeah. Okay, my first method is just spreading the word. So here, this is what I do mostly. I'm a YouTuber, and there's tons of other YouTubers that can that also spread the word doing this, and you could be one too. As you can see, if you just search Linux, there's the Linux Man, Level 1 Linux, Tutorial Linux, Linux, and other stuff, Average Linux User. Switch to Linux, one of my favorite channels. Brian Lunduk, one of my least favorite channels, because he basically sold out. But Joe Collins, Jeff Warren's Linux, Battery, just there's tons of different channels dedicated to just Linux. So, if you, my first method is just spreading the word. So, this is not Linux. I don't know why this showed up. Actually, he is doing an episode on gaming on Linux. I don't know if that's out, but
It is.
okay, I guess not. But yeah,
It
just
is a.
spread the word about it. You don't. It doesn't even have to be a YouTube channel. You could just tell your friends about how cool Linux and open source is. So, yeah, that's my first method. Okay, my second method is helping out one of your favorite distros with something like Wallpapers. So I use Arch Linux, but I'm kind of friends with the guy who developed Farron, so I'll just use his OS as an example. If you would like to, if you're a photographer, graphic designer, etc., you can make wallpapers. So as you can see, if you go to his website and scroll down, there's a DeviantArt page for Farron artwork, basically. So you can contribute artwork. One second, I need to switch this computer thing. Okay. I guess art doesn't need a dark theme. So as you can see here, you can you can contribute different wallpapers, and yeah, that's the Farron artwork. So yeah, you can contribute wallpapers or something. So yeah. Okay, so number 3, this one has a bit of a learning curve, but you can basically contribute your own packages. So I'll admit this one can be hard. It's really complicated. You have to basically make your own package using the package file, and then you have to get remote add stuff. It's very complicated, I know, but if you learn how to do it, you can. If you learn how to do it, you can just once you learn how to do it, you can easily be able to make your own packages and help support the community by making packages that other people can use on their distro. So yeah, pretty simple one, but small things like this help. Okay, so for number 4, I actually already recorded this as part of the last video, but then I decided it wasn't good enough, so I'm re-recording it. But for number 4, it's just making software for Linux. So if I search my name on GitLab, for example, if it wants to load, GitLab's being slow today. Basically, if you make software for Linux, that can get more people to go over to Linux, basically. So I'll show you one I made right now. So basically, Windows and Mac have a lot more software than Linux does. So you want to, if you make software for Linux, you can just, you can help people who are using Linux by making software. So let's say you want a Photoshop alternative and you don't like GIMP. Well, if someone else makes an alternative, well, there you have, that's covered for you. So if you know how to program, just make your own Linux apps, and it will help the community a lot. So yeah. Okay, method number 5. I know I said 4 methods in the intro, but I decided to add another method when I was editing. So method number 5 is just using Linux. If more people switch to Linux, the market share goes up, and companies like TechSmith, Microsoft, and Adobe might bother to start porting to Linux. So if the Linux market share comes up enough to get companies' attention, then we'll start getting more programs there, mostly proprietary programs, because I think the majority of open source programs are already on Linux. But once the proprietary programs start coming to Linux, that will make Linux more popular than ever, because I think it's kind of a side effect of, I guess it's a symptom of the cause, or it's a symptom, but it's also a disease, the market share. So because proprietary software isn't on Linux, people don't switch to Linux because they need Photoshop or Microsoft Office for work. But then I'm sorry I'm making that sound. I don't know why I just started doing it today. But if people don't go to Linux, then we won't get that proprietary software. So no proprietary software means less people will come to Linux. And if less people come to Linux, we don't get our proprietary software going. And we need that to get people on Linux. So that if you at least use Linux, it'll make the market share go up, even by a small percentage, just like 0.0001%. But if tons and tons of people start switching to Linux, the market share would go way up, and then companies might actually see Linux as a valuable platform to port to, and they'll make a lot of money. So by using Linux, you're essentially helping it with market share, basically. So, yeah. Anyways, that was my last method. If you like this video, you can like and subscribe and comment if you want. If you dislike this video, well, that other button seems to work too. If you really like this video, or you've been a long-time subscriber or anything really, you just want to help support me as a person, my links to support me are in the description below. So, yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.